Hey guys, name's Cyberwolfie, and today's opinion video will be about a Need for Speed game. So, remember when I said Need for Speed ProStreet was the worst Need for Speed game I've ever played 2 years ago? Well, I have an update on that thought. I've been practicing with it lately, and surprisingly I've been getting good with it. So I can explain the reason behind this video. Need for Speed ProStreet was my most hated Need for Speed game of all time because the controls were completely unfamiliar to me, and the thing about it is it's not an arcade game. The cars felt sluggish and hard to control, and the fact that you get an instant total when rolling over was absolute bullshit. And I had such a hard time playing it, just like Markiplier in his Rage videos. The one thing lots of people hate in video games: bad controls. And that's how I felt about ProStreet. The controls were horrible. But then, I had a friend of mine last year, and he's been telling me about how Need for Speed ProStreet turned out to be a great Need for Speed game, and I never understood it, up until he gave us the correct tunes in his Google spreadsheets, and when I used those tunes, it helped me significantly, though what I needed to go through was my skills, because it didn't 100% change how frustrating the controls were. But after a while of watching his streams I started to understand it more and more as time went on, up to a point where I'm starting to like the game like I could have when I got it on Xbox 360 over a decade ago. And I found it interesting how much people criticized it back then. It just was a weird Need for Speed game compared to others like Underground, Most Wanted, Carbon, and even Undercover, which is the actual Need for Speed game that had hate. And to be honest, I agree, Undercover was trash. I used to play it and think, what even is this? It just feels like an offensive and cheap knockoff of Most Wanted itself. But let's get back to the ProStreet topic before it gets worse. The conclusion is, I'm starting to like it more and more as I learn about it, and you can thank Marky2200 for that. Shout out to him as I put a link to his channel in the description down below. I couldn't have liked this game without him. Well, I guess that's all for me in this video. Thanks for listening and understanding.